Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here today for a brand new explainer. We're going to be exploring a topic that touches millions of lives, but let's be honest, it often feels unnecessarily intimidating. Yep, we are talking about the world of heart surgery. Today, we're going to bypass all that gritty clinical jargon and really just focus entirely on the highly orchestrated realities of cardiac care. We'll break down the incredible resilience of the human body, the intense dedication of the medical professionals who care for it, and we'll see exactly how a super complex procedure is broken down into a manageable, structured process of healing. So let's dive right in with our central question. What actually happens behind those closed doors during heart surgery? Now, it's pretty easy to picture the operating room as this overwhelming, chaotic space just filled with tension. But today, we're going to reframe that completely. We'll examine the patient's experience from a systematic perspective to completely demystify the operating room. As you'll see, it's really about incredible, synchronized care that dictates a successful intervention. To put this into perspective, the surgical journey doesn't just happen in the OR. It's actually a comprehensive timeline. It kicks off at hour 1 with the diagnosis, moves through the critical 24 hours of prep and the surgery itself, and then transitions into week 1, which is all about hospital recovery under watchful, specialized eyes. Finally, we look ahead to month 3, representing a full return to a healthy life. Keeping this chronology in our heads really helps us understand that the operation itself, well, it's just one acute phase of a much larger, beautifully coordinated process.
Okay, let's start with phase 1, the call to adventure, which covers diagnosis and preparation.
Here is the absolutely crucial takeaway. Every single operation requires a symphony of experts. Literally from the very first moment a diagnosis is made, patients are guided by a multidisciplinary team. Heart surgery just isn't a solo endeavor. It requires cardiothoracic surgeons, anesthesiologists, perfusionists, surgical nurses, the whole shebang, all collaborating to chart the safest, most effective course. The planning is incredibly rigorous, ensuring that the unique physiological needs of the patient are met with exact precision way before they even step foot in the surgical suite. And before any incision is made, the team meticulously preps the room. They calibrate advanced equipments and lock in these rigorous safety protocols. We're talking about verifying diagnostics, checking the functionality of critical support systems, like the cardiopulmonary bypass machine, and confirming patient data down to the absolute smallest metric. The entire medical team works in perfect harmony here, just making sure that absolute safety and operational readiness are 100% verified before getting started.
Moving right along to phase 2, the engine room, where we dive into some educational heart anatomy.
Now, defining the heart as a powerful muscle that pumps blood is, a fundamental starting point. But it really sets the stakes for the extreme precision required in the OR. Surgeons aren't just looking at standard tissue. They have to understand and map that specific patient's unique anatomical pump incredibly carefully before they intervene. The pathology of each individual's heart dictates the exact surgical approach needed to get that optimal function back. When surgeons study the heart for an intervention, they are focusing intensely on specific anatomical structures, the chambers, the valves, arteries, and veins. It is essential to understand exactly how the left ventricle contracts under load, how those mitral and aortic valves function under pressure, and how the coronary arteries route oxygenated blood. This dynamic physiological map dictates exactly how the surgical team is going to navigate the complex pathways ahead. It's like navigating a very high-stakes maze. All right, let's move to phase 3, the intervention. Here's a high-level surgical overview. During the operation itself, cardiac specialists work as a highly synchronized collaborative team to address the underlying condition. Whether they're bypassing a blocked coronary artery or replacing a failing valve, their ultimate goal is to repair those damaged structures and improve overall blood flow. At its core, this intervention is a profound act of collaborative, high-stakes problem-solving. They are literally there to fix the body's primary engine and restore its natural efficiency. And this is fascinating. The modern operating room relies on this really powerful duality, hands-on human expertise perfectly synced with state-of-the-art technological monitoring. Think about it. The years of intensive training, the physiological instinct, and the seamless collaboration of the surgical team are continuously supported by advanced equipment. This tech provides real-time feedback on vital signs and organ function. It ensures the patient is completely safeguarded the entire time. It's a real game changer. Next up is phase 4, the return, which focuses on recovery and healing.
Directly following the surgery, the crucial journey continues in the intensive care unit. Patients receive specialized care and continuous monitoring while their body just naturally heals from the intervention. The medical staff meticulously tracks the heart's function. We're talking blood pressure, oxygen saturation, cardiac output, as the heart adapts to its newly repaired, much stronger state. It's this highly monitored transition phase that ensures safe, steady progress toward independence.
And finally, we arrive at Phase 5, a healthy future, marking the triumphant return.
Now, the hospital stay is really just the initial phase of recovery. Long-term success relies on a continued commitment to proper medical care, dedicated cardiovascular rehabilitation, and proactive lifestyle choices. This means patients have to actively participate in their own long-term health, whether that means regular walking, structured exercising, or making some necessary dietary adjustments. It's all about treating that repaired engine right so you can sustain long-term vitality. I absolutely love this takeaway. With proper medical care, rehabilitation, and healthy lifestyle choices, many patients can return to their normal activities. That quote just perfectly encapsulates the empowering resolution we've been tracking today. The ultimate goal of every meticulously planned step, from the very first diagnosis to surgery and rehab, is literally to give the patient their life back. And often they end up functioning with way greater strength and endurance than before the intervention.
So, this leaves us with a pretty compelling thought. How will medical advancements continue to change the journey of heart surgery in the future? We've seen just how impactful the combination of human teamwork and advanced technology is today when it comes to achieving incredible patient outcomes. As we look forward, we can only marvel at the ever-evolving, deeply supportive power of cardiac care and the continuous innovations that are pushing the boundaries of what's medically possible. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.